What's up, Akama Kib? News? You know I ain't hype about nothing unless it's Game of Thrones S9 confirmed.
Oh, no. 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 Okay. All right. News. My name is Mike, the aka Phony. What is he talking about? Season 9?
Hey, Akama Kib, don't take this the wrong way, but who's Michael? Because last time I checked, my name was Darnell.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you anyways. What's going on? Mike, the aka Phony. Welcome to chat co-hosts, and then the other guy whose name shall not be spoken or whatever. Thank you everybody for joining. Okay, so saying the word news? No, that's not a trigger word. No, I'm watching it. Oh my god, is it? Did you make that?
Akama Kib, some advice saying the word news is like screaming it loudly to lure gamers in.
You made that one of the trigger words? Dang, it's always been a trigger word? I guess I just never had it on with, I guess it's one of the names. Okay, it's one of the names. Does that mean that Jodie Foster also works?
Yo, Akama Kib, Jodie Foster. Next, you're going to say Matthew McConaughey is going to be on Stream Gaming with us.
That's what I thought. All right, anyways, just keep on moving and not say any magic words. Yeah, we made Miss Foster one of the keywords a long time ago because we were like, well, what else would you call it? It's got to be something that's not already used in one of the other millions of devices that are already out there. And for some stupid reason, it's like, yeah, how about that one, Jodie Foster? And that's what stuck. So, so yeah, he'll respond to that one. All right. First up, you already see it in my window here. Can you guess? Anyone guess?
Yo, what's up, Akama Kib? So trying to channel some Harry Potter magic words here. Voldemort? Oops.
That's enough from you. No more listening. No more listening. All right. Anyone get? It's gone. All right. Anyways. This is a good news so far. Marathon. Ooh. Dudes, I've been waiting for a long time for not this, but I'm gonna give him a chance. So if you're not familiar, this is Bungie's Marathon. Brief history, Marathon was a first-person shooter trilogy released on the Mac during a period of time when everybody was pumping out games like Duke Nukem 3D, Rise of the Triad, one of the Dooms, probably a Wolfenstein sequel or something, and all of that was meant to work on like DOS, right? Because you can't run Windows and play games at the same time. It just didn't quite have the memory for it. Meanwhile, here's Bungie making games for the Mac. Pathways into Darkness, something else I can't remember, and of course, Marathon. It is a story-driven first-person shooter. I have a playthrough. I played through the whole game on my YouTube channel, so if you want to go back and relive the lore for the first game, that's available to you. And they're bringing it back now 30 years later or something, I don't know. And they're bringing it back as a extraction shooter. Was instantly deflated when I read the news, but still kind of interested. That's right, PvP extraction shooter. Sounds great to be on. Okay, so cautiously optimistic, best way that I could describe it for me, right? Now, they do have ARG shit. Now, this is not uncommon for them to do, right? Bungie's always doing something with lore. They're doing something with ARGs. They're squeezing some kind of weird shit in. So they put this code. Somewhere in the heavens is the tagline. Let me go and move out of the way. Somewhere in the heavens at the top, that's a tagline for the, it's just a hashtag as a tagline for the franchise. There is no visual that I've seen anywhere that has the actual Marathon logo, and I'm not sure why that is. Game's called Marathon. The ship in the first game is the UESC Marathon. So I don't know, but it has a logo, right? It has a brand logo. They wear a patch that they all wear, and so we don't see that anywhere yet, except for obviously up here, but not in any of the promotional stuff. What happened to the good old single player campaign multiplayer mode combo? I think they're trying to ease people into this world. Ease people back into this world. I think that's the goal here, right? They own the IP. They want to get down on making something that is, like the hottest thing right now. And so they're going to make a PvP extraction shooter. They're going to use a familiar name, and they're going to tie it into the lore somehow. So in the ARG, there is this a link here that takes you to a page, and it's a full-blown like UESC terminal. I already have my information saved here. There you go. Sure, log in with that. You can log in and you access granted, and you have access to this interesting terminal here that you can go through and explore lots of ARG shit, right? You go through, click on this, and that, whatever. I haven't gone this route yet. I'm just clicking on things randomly. This doesn't take anywhere. Okay, maybe we'll get filled in later. Let's see. No beta. No beta yet. Gamma. See, nothing in here. Where's the dang? There's some wallpapers tucked in a corner here somewhere. I think I'm in the wrong. I don't know. Stardust, Nebula, data log. Here we go. What do we got here? Wallpaper. So bang. So if you need a green wallpaper, here you go. Think more Escape from Tarkov or Hunt Showdown. There you go. Yeah, not necessarily a BR. So they are like they're covering all of this in terms of like trying to create an immersive experience for the game title to get people involved, not just in what the game is, but like or what kind of game it is, but what the game is, like lore wise. When you look at the dev commentary that somebody found in one of the ARG things, found a link here in this video, which is actually kind of a dope little video they put together. He openly discusses Marathon, the original Marathon. He kind of hints at they're back on Earth, Tau Ceti, and there's a story here that they're going to be unveiling through gameplay as the reason as to why people are training at this facility where the PvP extraction experience is going to be taking place. So Return of the Bungie vidocs, exactly. So this is really cool, right? Look at Tau Ceti 4, TC system, Earth-like, habitat, oxygen low. Okay, so it's like they're giving you little tidbits here. There's a lot of lore obviously already like exists for the game, and so they're trying to adhere to some of that as close as they can. Even this, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's this like long-standing thing with Marathon with the number 7, right? So, and a lot of it is like, it's like, okay, you're really trying here. It's like 4 is pronounced like 4, and they have 3 eyes. That's 7. The Battle Group 7 has 7 Corvettes. The group that composed and performed Marathon 2 Durandal music is called the Power of 7. So, and Fortress have 7 eyes. 7, 7, 7, 7. Lots of 7. So 7 has kind of become just a part of the Marathon lore. So Bungie was like, we want to make sure we incorporate some of that, some of that classic lore. So people that have been around for a long time, they're familiar with some of these little hidden gems of tidbits of lore like this. And when they see it back, they'll be like, yeah, that's awesome. So what they did was they priced all their shirts. They priced all their shirts $77.77 to really harken back to those times when everybody was trying to figure out what does that mean. Guess what? It's the motherfucking price for a shirt. For a shirt. No. They're crazy. They are freaking mad. And it's a short sleeve. No, you don't get 7 shirts. It's a pre-order. It's part of a collection. I saw the shirt. I was like, oh man, I should get one. But no. And it's $77. And like, I don't know the quality of the shirt. I mean, what if I get the shirt? It's too small. Can I return it? If you put 777, does it give you 7% off? Yeah, so this is pretty laughable. And also a little insulting, like a little, like some of us, I mean, not me. I don't remember the 7 references until it was brought up. I couldn't like tell you just like on a whim, but I do remember like it discussed. But there are people who are like, ooh, let's look for more lore stuff. Oh, 7. A little. Yeah, it's crazy talk. It's crazy talk. So the whole collection of shirts, what is 77 times 5? There's more, actually. There's only 5, right? No, there's more. I thought there was going to be, maybe they released more. But anyways. Sad. What other streamer? I forget. Yeah, that's right. I am streamer number 7777. ARG clues in the shirt orders. Yes, that's what we need. That's what we need. So yeah, it's, again, I will remain cautiously optimistic. You know, Bungie is, they already have Destiny. They already made Halo. And I mentioned this before when they first came out and we talked about it, right? But I'll say it again. If they make a single player RPG or just an RPG with like heavy story, they already have Destiny. They already made Halo. It would have just been Halo. And actually, as a matter of fact, it was Halo. When Halo came out, it was supposed to be a Mac game, by the way, until Microsoft stepped in. Just want to say that. But when Halo was announced, like, and when it was released, it was like there's marathon references all over the damn place. All over the place. Even some of the lines that some of the enemies say, it's like, oh yeah, that's from the other game that I played. So that would have been the game that they would have made. So for them to make a marathon game now, it would have to be something unique, very unique, compared to like other games that are already out there that they make or have made. So right now, again, cautiously optimistic. I will remain that way. I will probably try it. I haven't played a lot of PvP extraction shooters, so this will probably be the best one I've ever played. This is how it works. Let's see. So, moving on. All right. We got some wild people in here, right? Some wild folks. Hi, not you. Sleep. I'm not wild. Wow. People play WoW? Well, fewer and fewer as the days go by, it seems, because they keep on making decisions that make people upset. Like, for example, when they added the WoW token, which is a purchasable token using real money that you can convert into gold or use it for gameplay time, to WoW Classic. Classic did not have a token. What we did back in my day, what we did was we risked it all to buy gold from some foreign country's gold bot farming facility that probably employed children. And they beat dogs to make sure that those children are farming that gold as best they can. Maybe that happened. I don't know. I only bought gold once. I don't feel too bad for it. Twice, maybe 3 times, maybe a few times. See, I quit after Mist expansion. Hey, you're about caught up with Classic though. Jeez, because I want to raid, and we're okay with it because I want to raid. I refuse to comment on this to keep the stream PG rated. We all did. I think we all did. We just didn't talk about it. There's always some hot Nelf coming up too, and I was just like, wow. I thought we gave you the monies. So this pissed off a lot of people. It says the WoW token is now available in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. It reads, this in-game item is a great way to exchange gold for game time in a convenient and secure way. Now, I've already heard, and I already know this to be true, but yeah, of course, you could buy gold from third parties if you need to buy gold. This is just a method that's available to do it in a secure way, that's condoned by Blizzard, and that it's not supporting third-party sellers, which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't support third-party sellers, and also complain about the bot issue. So, I started and quit in BC easy. Oh, you missed out. That was the worst one to start and stop. Come on. Hop back in. Wrath Classic, man. So, in response to this, the community decided to revolt a lot. The r/classic WoW community, in a thread that has now been deleted, I have a copy, they posted that Rule 4 is officially suspended. What is Rule 4? Rule 4 says that do not share or encourage the use of exploits, cheats, existing private servers, or other illicit game behavior. Now, this thread has been deleted, so and the rule number 4 is still up there, probably in response to Blizzard's response to the community's response. But let me read you what the person wrote because it's worth mentioning, right? WoW players med must be Tuesday. actually. So it says, since the sub came out, we've upheld a rule against discussion of private servers and cheats, etc. on the basis of good faith that Blizzard would be running Classic to a certain standard. The standard has been pretty fucking low for a long time, but it's clear today that the mask of integrity has totally fallen from the face of greed. As such, feel free to discuss other options to play all versions of Classic in a way that has a higher integrity than what Blizzard has to offer. Any bans for Rule 4 will be overturned on appeal. So this was the official r/classic WoW subreddit. And obviously they're pissed. And, you know, it makes sense. Like, this is the game that they expected the game to be operable to a certain standard, and they didn't meet that standard. Everybody in the comments seems to support this person on this. Everyone's like, this is the funniest subreddit on the internet right now. So Blizzard did come out, and they did say that they're bringing the token, and there's just their thoughts. They said, actually, the summary is pretty great. TLDR, money, but we're going to pretend it's about helping players. So it's pretty lengthy, but the gist is that they want to give players a true Classic experience. It says that. Hold on. It says right here. It says, it just didn't feel Classic. It felt jarring, out of place, and was antithetical to what most of us wanted to relive about those early years of WoW. And they're talking about the act of going out and farming materials so you can craft some potions, or so you can do whatever, and so that way you can raid. There's all of that, all of the small stuff. They're trying to eliminate that, which is kind of the stuff that made Classic what it was. But, you know, I digress. See, man, they already were asking for money for so many things, like transferring your character to another server faction, etc. And then they added even more microtransactions to the store. Yeah, it's gonna, I mean, this is just how Blizzard operates, man. Like, Bobby's boat is never big enough. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Anytime Blizzard comes out with something that you know they're going for your wallet, Bobby's boat. Just think about Bobby's boat, man. We got to get that man a bigger boat. You guys have the biggest boat on the high seas, you know? Keep that in mind. Yeah, just remember that. Just remember that. So, you know, you gotta support your boy, Bobby. Come on. So it says, however, what we want to do from a design perspective, what we need to do for the good of the community aren't always aligned. And this is one of the more difficult things about maintaining a large online game like Wrath Classic. When we really looked at the state of things in Wrath Classic and how different players approach the game, we saw that we cannot cause the demand for gold to be lower. The impact of Alyssa RMT is beyond just buying gold. It's the entire black market that revolves around gold sales. So they're saying, please buy the token. Don't buy third-party gold. This is only to help you, not to help us. I killed so many worms in Fellwood for a cape. It was worth it. There you go. Just like Overwatch 2. Just Overwatch 1 with worse rewards for players. Are they ever going to release that game, or are they just going to merge it into Overwatch 1 and stop fucking with us? That's what needs to happen, man. So, and the bottom line is, they're doing this so that way you can have a better World of Warcraft experience, whether it is preventing you from having to spend a lot of time on materials and crafting and all that. They're just going to fuck up your economy by letting you buy gold. Overwatch 2 was merged into WoW. You literally can't play Overwatch 1. It's original Overwatch 1. Well, what, really? I don't even know. I can't even follow that shit. Jesus. Whatever. God damn it. Bobby's boat. I'm just gotta remember that, man. Just gotta remember that. Everything makes sense when you think about Bobby's boat. Can't play the game I paid for. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's something I'll look into later then, for sure. Overwatch. Overwatch Classic incoming. Anyway, so Blizzard wants to make you guys feel at home in the new, with the WoW token, in Wrath Classic. So that way, you know, part of me was like, is this in response to like Wrath babies? Like when Wrath was released, they put in a lot of quality of life things, right? And that made the game easier, you know? And also it made it made a bit more sense from a progression perspective of like grinding and everything than just going back and grinding quests. Now you could grind and do like dailies and all that. So they did a good job of like trying to make that part feel a little bit more fun from a game perspective. Dailies were invented. And And there's a lot of other quality of life things too. And so it made me think, like, do they put the token in because like Wrath babies are going back? And I don't want to call you Wrath babies, but it's just a period of time when you guys joined. Wrath babies were looking for an easy experience because they came into the game when it was easier. They didn't come in when it was vanilla and it was bullshit. I don't know. More accessible, yeah. White Classic though of all options because there's money to be made. Because there's money to be made. I'm a Wrath baby, not gonna lie. I played a couple months of Burning Crusade while I was pregnant, but I didn't play until Wrath. Wow, really? That's how old it is? And your son's like a grown-ass man now. Playing WoW, probably. Rather, it's also a derogatory term for the longest time, too. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just when you started playing WoW. It's just, Wrath kids, a Wrath person, or I don't know. He only played WoW to catch Pokemon. See? And if WoW had done what I said back in 2012 and put that Pokemon thing into a mobile app and let people do it, guess what, man? Everyone will be playing that. But guess what? They didn't do that. They don't listen to your boy Mike B. They don't do that. Nope. Got all the ideas, man. Just sitting over here in my corner. Back in the day, Death Knights could tank in all 3 specs. That's because they were new. New hotness had to be able to do everything. Right? WoW, go! Should get a WoW pet Niantic game. We should. I mean, how many like collectible whatever? How many like Pokemon Go style games Niantic have now? They have Pikmin. I know for sure, right? I don't know what others. I'm guessing they probably have more. Quite a few, yeah. When you have a formula that works, right? I love the pet battle. I like the pet battles too. I just didn't like to go out and like find the pets. I was already on my way out too, so I was looking for anything to kind of keep me involved in the community for a little bit longer, and just nothing was grabbing me. So I was like, see you later. See you later. I don't know about Wrath and gaming, but I've seen a movie, I Am Wrath, with John Travolta. Well, then that would make you a subject matter expert on Wrath, then shoot. Moving on. So, Twitch Turbo is getting an upgrade. It's getting a price upgrade. It's getting a price upgrade of 30%, depending on where you live. Actually, I have the chart here somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me see. Local pricing. It's gone up a lot for some folks. Let's see. Australia, 15. Let's see. For Canada, 13. There you go. So see if your name's on the list. Go bigger. Bezos boat upgrade. Everybody needs a bigger boat, man. We got a Bobby boat. We got a fund. We got a Bezos boat. We got a fund. People need boats. Think about it. Global warming. It's going to be water everywhere. Shh. It's water world now. Twitch Turbo, empty your account. Yeah, so Twitch Turbo with features I'm not actually sure come with. It comes with the program, but it's going to cost you more. And I think the reason why it costs more is, and why it continually goes up in price, is because they're trying to get you guys to stop paying for it. They would rather you guys watch ads. They would rather you guys get served every time you click on something. They don't want you guys to pay. They don't want you guys to pay for this. And if you are going to pay for it, they're going to pay. You're going to be charged a lot for the privilege of not seeing ads. So yeah, 30% price increase on Turbo. You could pay for it and not get ads, or you can just watch ads. Either way, they're going to make sure they get their money. Fuck ads, I'll pay. Yeah, that means that they make at least that much on ads per person. I mean, not necessarily. Like an $8 price could be enough to, or the $8.99 price could have been enough to pay and have money left over, right? Profit. And maybe they just didn't think it was enough profit, and they saw an opportunity to make a little bit more because maybe their price margin or profit margin on advertising was just so much more that Twitch Turbo paled in comparison. But if they raise the price to $11.99 and they lose, let's say 25% of the people that use the service, then maybe they look at that as a win. I don't know. That little I watch Twitch, the margin for me alone would be insane. Yeah. And there's that too. Not everybody uses Twitch enough to actually go through their Twitch Turbo usage, I guess, right? Like if you use Twitch Turbo, you don't get ads, but you watch 1,000 hours a month, then you're obviously a loss to the company. But don't worry, one day, probably the next upgrade with Twitch Turbo is when they only give you a certain number of ads that you are not going to get served. And then there'll be a little tally in the corner. And then once you run out, then you could add more. You could get like a Twitch Turbo like upgrade or something, you know? So you could have like a Twitch Turbo Prime, and then it'll give you like another bundle of extra ads that you don't have to watch. So the little counter will keep on going down. Like, stop talking right now. Oh, okay. Don't give it. Shut up. Shh. Turbo Supreme. Yeah, there you go. Make sure to subscribe 3 months for 1 month stuff. Remember when they had the watch ads for Bits program? They had so many programs. There's another program. That one. I remember. I remember because people would I only knew because people would come in here and be like, hey, here's like 3 tokens or 3 bits or something. And they're just like, oh, I watched some ads. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Click to set to Twitch. Gonna get hired so fast. Yeah. No, I'll get banned and they'll use the idea anyways. You spent a lot of bits after watching ads? Mm-hmm. Well, they probably were making money off that deal. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what maybe they thought people were going to spend the bits. I don't know. It's a very complicated way to try to make money. Let me give the viewer a form of currency to spend, but they have to watch another user who's going to be streaming. So they're going to be consuming money and resources. I don't know how they make money on that. It's probably why it's not here anymore. They're using it to inform users that bits exist and get to use bits, encouraging them to buy more. That makes the most sense. I forgot that was around the time when they were trying to promote bits. I just feel like bits have been around forever, but you are correct. So moving on. Okay, so AI related, but every content creator is gonna love this. So Photoshop released an update with generative capabilities. So what that means is that you can highlight an area using the marquee tool, highlight an area, and then you can add in something by literally typing it. Before, we would go to the internet and we would steal a picture from some random blog, and then we would cut out the thing that we actually needed, put it in, and it was like some like cropping and all that stuff. And then they added object recognition. So it's like, okay, cool. I can just click on this thing and pull it out, and it'll nice little marquee around it to cut out that thing. You could put it in your thumbnail and use it. Now you just type in the thing that you need. And somebody posted this great video demonstrating that tech in action. And here you go. So you use the marquee tool, the lasso tool in this one. Now Adobe steals it for you. That's right. And you just say, well cooked steak. I mean, it's kind of a wimpy little steak, but it's cool. Photopea is the online free Photoshop alternative. Can do this. Yeah, you could link that in and do that. If you, what are you gonna replace that with? Oh, gold. Whoa. Apparently they only use AI photos for their own photos for the AI thing. Yeah, I don't know what the I don't know where they're sourcing the material. Yeah, I think it was something like that. It was Photopea is 1010 good Photoshop clone. Yeah, there you go. So there's free options for you. But anyways, I don't know where they're sourcing the material from. But isn't this rad though? Like, it's just like really, I mean, anything to make content creators' lives a little bit easier is gonna be it's gonna be a value, right? It's gonna be a value to us for sure. And like everybody's saying in the comments here, you can use Photopea and do the same thing, and it has links in with I think they're linking it in. You can actually integrate it into Automatic 1111 now too, right? Stable Diffusion. The company is also addressing ethical and legal concerns from artists by training its AI only on its licensed stock imagery. Adobe plans to compensate artists who contribute their work to train its AI. Other AI art companies have been the subject of criticism and lawsuits from artists who say their work is being stolen by generative AI applications being trained on all images on the internet. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, JP tried to turn himself into an anime character, and Photoshop showed him a naked Barbie doll. I didn't see it because the VOD was deleted. Generative AI Photoshop. I feel like I've heard this. Let me see. May 23rd. Okay, yeah. So new AI tools work similar to other AI creators such as Midjourney, DALL-E, which allow people to produce pictures of Photoshop prompts. Yeah. So, I mean, they have like Adobe stock. Adobe stock is packed full of stuff. I'm sure they have it written somewhere in there. They could use it for stuff. But they are saying they're going to cut them a check or whatever, and it's fine. At least somebody's doing something. I'm not going to shit on Adobe for being one of the few companies that's actually going out of their way to try to pay artists for the source material that they're borrowing or whatever. Just citing my source. No. Thank you. You saw it live. I know. I saw you guys pop in there. I tried to catch it, but it was gone. Adobe's awful, but in this case, they're doing the right thing. Yep. Photopea is still free though. I mean, yeah, the Adobe software is expensive. I do pay for it. I do use a lot. I use it a lot. I probably could at some point if I'm ever like super cash strapped, like downgrade. But man, my whole life revolves around Adobe products. So that'd be really hard. I mean, like photography, all that shit, and everything's getting AI stuff. You know, they've had AI denoise in Lightroom for a while, for at least a couple updates. Where it takes like several minutes to denoise an image, and it does a really, really good job, like a really outstanding job. Other issues that they have with like Adobe generative stuff is that it's a little too picky with following the terms of service. So if you have something that is maybe a little risque, it's going to pop up a little orange banner. It's going to say, you can't do that because it's not good or whatever. So there's ethical concerns of cutting out artists and generative stuff, but I can see how this could be useful for some. It's been so hard to find good Adobe PS replacement. How many times I gotta tell you, man? Photo P or Pia. I don't know. It's P. Photo P. Photo P. Is it Photopia? It's Photopia, isn't it? Oh, it is P. Okay. The logo is a P. Oh, is it? Oh, bro, please. Okay, there you go. No more complaining. Go get your photo P. All right, moving on. We got a new game. That came out. New game Apology just dropped. Who this? Check it out. Few words from the Lords of the Rings Gollum. We would like to sincerely apologize for the underwhelming experience many of you have had of the Lord of the Ring, singular, a Gollum upon its release. I don't know what's wrong with this game. I didn't even know it was released. I guess it just came out, and the very same day, Daedalic put out this. There's so many of them. I didn't even read the comments. To see. I didn't know this. Yeah, because it just came out. Like, it just came out and they immediately releases. Apparently, it's just bad in a lot of ways. Even the character design of Gollum himself is bad. Let me grab that for you guys. See, Gollum character design. Let me see. Why Lord of the Rings? No. I can't think. Grab it. See if there's any examples in here. Yeah, so here we go. Here's somebody putting together a little. Yeah, here you go. This is what the new Gollum character looks like. So they changed the look of it. I don't know about how the game plays necessarily, but you know, it doesn't look like Gollum. But I don't know if that's the main concern. Probably not. Gollum needs an intervention. Yeah, I've seen people meme on Gollum. Yeah, it plays poorly. Yeah, that part. I have gathered. Somebody posted this though in the comments. That's just fucking hilarious. Thanks. Added to the collection. See, this is the way it works. This is the way game dev works now. You put out a half-ass game. You prepare your apology letter, and you tell them that we're gonna work on it. Don't worry, we're working on it. No problem. On sign on behalf, I'm looking at actually, it seems like majority of them are signed on behalf of the game studios with only like what Halo Infinite and then whatever this orange one here in the corner is. I can't even tell because there's so many on here I can't see. I didn't care because I had Gollum. What's he supposed to do in the game? Sneak around, throw rocks? I don't know. Here's a good clip. Here we go. Here we go. Baby. Kaboom with that. Come on. Thank you so much. All right, here, listen up. Young lady's gonna show us how this game works. Okay, weird. I thought I heard something.
Okay, put in redstone. Let's go. Now I gotta run away.
Black mark. Now in goes the redstone.
Yeah. I can't believe this is a Lord of the Rings game. Shit. Escape.
Run!
Run!
Who's there?
Right of us, see?
Do you like the game so far? I missed a lot.
I love it.
I'm sorry. The comment, do you like the game so far? What happened? I guess it blew up and it didn't escape in time, so it just killed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What's with his face? It's just it's a new updated take on the Gollum character. That's what it is. Nowhere near the explosion. Yeah, you know what they did? I know you probably know this, but just my guess is that they had like a zone that they ranged, right? And they were like, if the player does not escape this zone, then they die. They didn't even think about how it looks like to the player when they're running around and then all of a sudden it does look jank. Like at the very least it looks jank for sure. They probably released too early. No, it released just on time. That's why you do this. That's why you can release a game anytime you want, so long as you have one of these prepped and ready to go. No problem. Put that bitch out. Follow it up with an apology. Someone's getting another boat. Yeah. Speaking of, Cubeworld has an update. No one cares. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Wollay. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Don't give a shit about your shitty game. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. So that's it. That's it for the news. It's not if your product failed, it's how you handle the failure, they said. Yeah, disappear for like a year. Jeez, Mike, what? 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 Give him a chance! You'll be the first to play it when it's released. Hey, maybe I will, but you know what? Hey, you go fuck yourself now. You go fuck yourself now, and I might be able to change my mind later. That's fine. 10 more years. Yeah, exactly. All right, everyone say goodbye to YouTube.
Also, fuck you, apparently.
She's so cute. She shouldn't be saying those things. Thank you so much for watching the news. My name is Mike Bad Get Phony. Am I recording? I guess so. Yeah. All right. You guys be good. I'll see you guys hang out. We're going to do some more stuff, okay?
Bye, YouTubes.